The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about Gucci Man, artist man, Big Fizzle man just got jammed up for a B man after robbery gone wrong. Let's jump straight into it.
Stop playing with me. Yo. Any man, stop playing with me, boy. I'm gonna
You gotta spend it one time.
Yo. Playing business, you hear me? Yeah, 87. Yeah, right, that pop. My mama right there. That's my sister. This my nephew. I ain't got no kids. It's Boogie. We call him Boogie, but his name Ace. #1.
What a lot of people don't know, man, you know, Lil Bro was the 13th in the state of Arkansas, man, in football. He put a whole lot of man hours in on it. You know what I mean? We knew he had it either way. You know what I'm saying? We knew if he was going to be either football or, you know what I mean? The rap thing kind of caught us by storm, but this is what he used to do, man. You know, he got all of his awards.
He started at 10 years old when he was playing football. He wanted to be like his big brother right here. Both of them were shining. So I always knew he was going to want to be something. If he was going to be a rapper or a football player, I knew he was going to be something. Because that's the name they gave him, something.
It really
Blytheville, Arkansas. Tell me a little bit about it. I've never been to Arkansas.
A big hood. Everybody know each other mostly because we went to school with each other coming up. Small town.
Growing up, you played sports. You were a high school quarterback, correct?
Yeah.
So while in high school, you signed with Gucci Man.
It was in high school. It was like 11th grade year, but it was in the summer.
Okay, so this is
Going into
between
12th
going
grade.
into senior year.
Yeah.
Did you continue to play football after that happened?
I ended up playing like one game. I was missing all the practice.
You still play sports like now?
Nah, I probably can't. I can still, you know.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 10/17 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know, it's almost like a whole bunch of shakeup in this whole industry right now. But when I'm looking at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm gonna have to release almost all my artists except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I could keep all of them under the contract. But I said, hey, fuck it. Let's just make the unselfish decision and, let them take their talents elsewhere. So today, you know what I'm saying, I already reached out to all of my artists, you know what I'm saying, to their lawyers and whatever, and let them know that they're free to take their talents elsewhere. And I'm still looking for new talent to pair up with, you know what I'm saying, Pooh and Fu, and that's where I'm gonna put my focus. We got the trump gun right here. All these are $100,000 a pop. So look, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. That's $1 million right there. That's what I'm willing to invest in my next superstar because I'm starting a whole new label, fresh, So Icy Millionaires. So who want to join my new label because I'm looking for my next male superstar? Babe, where you at with the count? How much you got over here?
So far, I got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 8, 9, a million. I got a million, plus I got some extras that I'm still counting up for the female artists.
So I got $1 million for my next female superstar. I got $1 million for my next male superstar. Who want to join the So Icy Millionaires? Hit my DM right now.
Breaking news, emergency crews are responding to a fatal shooting that happened this evening. Here's what we know so far. Public information specialist Sally Smith said that the deadly shooting happened on the 3500 block of Fairview Drive. At this time, one person has been detained. RK8 News reporter Josh Droll was at the scene of that fatal shooting and got this video for us. But at this time, as we said, information is very limited and police do urge you to avoid that area until the scene is cleared.
You telling me you put down football and they paying people $200-300 million to throw a football to become a rapper? An average quarterback is probably making between $30 to $40 million, whether they win a playoff game or whether they lose every game in the season. They making that bread. Rappers don't make no money. Rappers are broke. It is all an illusion, shorties. I'm telling you, streamers and content creators have more money than rappers. I'm being honest with you. He picked the wrong profession. Condolences go out to that young man's family, friends, anybody that's suffering from his loss. Condolences go out to you. I'm going to say this because I got two perspectives on this situation. It's not Gucci Mane's job to make sure that these artists, after he signed them, is doing the right thing. It's not up to Gucci Mane to babysit these artists. It's not up to Gucci Mane to make sure that these artists ain't committing crimes and going in and out of jail. My personal opinion, what makes Gucci Mane a great A&R makes him a terrible one. He looks for artists that have similar background and came from situations like him, but he doesn't have the time and the patience to deal with his artists. Let's remember, it took Gucci Mane to go to jail 30, 40 times. And that last prison stint is when he finally clicked and said, you know what? Let me take advantage of this. Let me get my health together. Let me get this paper together. Let me start doing the right thing. A lot of the artists that he's signing is in the ranges of 18 to 24. You can't expect them to be moving correctly. You giving a bunch of dudes that was just robbing and shooting and gangbanging, you giving them upwards of 6 figures, and y'all don't expect these young men to make mistakes. The part that make Big Jizzle situation so sad is I had a funny feeling that dude could have really had potential to make it to the NFL. They say this man had NFL scouts coming to his game. They say that this man was ranked in the state of Arkansas. They say that man really had potential to really take football serious. I feel like if he'd have never signed the Gucci Mane, it's a great chance that man would be playing football right now, filling up a stadium, making millions of dollars off NIL or in the pros, better than the position that he is in now. But like, again, I'm going to say this, right? I feel like Gucci Mane did what was best for his company, but I don't feel like he really took in consideration a lot of his artists. He dropped everybody except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano, and everybody had to start back from square one. So the hot artists, yeah, they can go get them a deal, but if you wasn't hot, ain't nobody rocking out with you. And I feel like Jizzle's situation was he ain't go get another deal. You know, he had to go back to his hood. So whatever he got into that day in his hood or whatever it was, who's to say that he needed the money or however it was? But my personal opinion, I felt like rap really hurt this man's life instead of saving it. I felt like he should have took that football junk serious and went, and I'm talking about maximize the mess out of his talent. You know what I'm saying? Because him becoming a rapper, to me, it just cost him in the long run. You know? But at the end of the day, we can't really sit back and blame Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you grown and you know right from wrong, it's up to you to do the right thing. But I just feel like this is about the 6th or the 7th artist that Gucci Mane did sign since he didn't came home from prison that then either lost their life or lost their freedom or are stuck in jail or stuck in prison. So it's like, Gucci Mane, if you going to sign these artists, really have the time and the patience and really try to school these dudes and mold these dudes. Don't just drop them the first time that they not a profit to you or anything, because if that's the case, don't sign these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it a buck with you. You never promoted or marketed none of your artists good. You didn't have to do nothing for Foo. He popped within the first couple songs he dropped, so you didn't have to put no real leg work in that. Pooh Shiesty, he blew up from day one. He stepped in the booth. When the world seen Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, like they just took off. Like we just fell in love with them, and that's no cap. So what real artists have he really promoted and really pushed? Who? You know what I'm saying? Let's think about this. What artist has Gucci Mane really pushed and promoted? What artist under his label is doing good right now? Name one artist under his label that he done signed since he done came home that's doing good or doing great. Come on, man. So it's like at the same time, I can't blame Gucci, but at the same time, is you really helping these young men? Is you trying to sign these dudes with just to try to make money, or do you really care about these shorties and you really trying to save their life and you really trying to school them? Because if that's the case, man, you doing a terrible job, man, hollering at your shorties, man. You doing a terrible job. But I'm going to say again, it's not Gucci Mane's job to make sure dudes go to the studio. It's not Gucci Mane's job to make sure dudes is wearing their seatbelts in the car. It's not his responsibility to make sure you taking care of your family, you doing the right thing. Once he put that check in your hand and he signed you to that contract, his job technically is over. He could do more, but technically his job is over. So at the end of the day, I just feel like this. If you're going to sign the 1017, you better have the leg work and you better have the motivation and the grind to work, because Gucci Mane is not doing it for you. He's not going to do the ground and the leg work for you. That's just my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, I wish Big Jizzle the best. But at the end of the day, you know, bro, if you stuck in a situation to where you spend the rest of your life in the jail cell, bro, you brought that on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas ain't no state that you want to be running around doing nothing dumb in. That's a red state. So at the end of the day, I wish you the best, brother. But, man, you just got yourself into a sticky situation, and you could be in the NFL right now, or you could be in the studio making music with a bunch of groupies around you, and you locked in the jail cell with a bunch of stanky dudes, feet stanking, you know what I'm saying, bologna sandwiches and applesauce. Like, bro, you just really just threw your life away, bro. But that just goes to show you these shorties, they ain't doing the right thing with their advances that they getting. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids and they never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. You feel me?